Hi everyone, this is Nick from Domazet Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at a keyboard, mechanical keyboard, mind you, that is under $40 or 750 Rand if you live in South Africa, here where we are. The keyboard in question is Gamdias Hermes M1, which is a mechanical gaming keyboard. Now, when you open the keyboard, inside you will find three things. You will find your quick installation guide, which is not really, that intensive. There's like one page for English and for all the other languages, English, Dutch, French, the standard stuff if you ever own a keyboard or a computer part. Then you get your keyboard with a normal USB, and you get actually a wrist rest, which is quite nice. And all of this for $40 is pretty impressive. But let's get into it. So now, when you grab the keyboard, it actually feels very sturdy. Actually, it's not plastic. It's actually, this whole part here is metal. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's quite nice. For a board that costs this little, under $40 to get a proper solid keyboard like this is pretty impressive. It is a mechanical keyboard also, and I must say the responses of the keyboard are great. The buttons, I've been using this keyboard now for like over a month, and it really feels great. All the buttons feel amazing. The response on it when gaming is just brilliant. I've been playing a lot of first-person shooters lately and RPGs, and it's actually really impressive. For $40, it's quite astonishing, and it's actually packed with quite a few features. Now, if I look at the back, you guys can see you can raise it here, which is quite awesome. Also, at the back, you have this little bad boy. Now, what this does is obviously will help you replace keys and stuff, to take out keys if you need to and replace them if they get broken and stuff. Now, this Hermes M1 mechanical gaming keyboard is also an RGB keyboard, which again, for all this for $40 just gets better and better. That for now. So yeah, when it comes to RGB, there's 7 colors of RGB, which I will show you guys later once I turn it on, but there's 7 different colors going across. Now, obviously, the only thing that comes with it, the RGB functions aren't that great. There's about 4 modes. There's the 30% brightness, 60, 100%, and breeding. Breeding means the colors dim and then they come up, dim, light up. Which is okay, I guess. If you look at other keyboards, like lately I've been looking at the Corsair K55, which is quite a good budget keyboard. It has obviously more features when it comes to RGB and customization. But however, again, guys, for $40, this is ridiculous. To get a mechanical keyboard is impressive. One thing I will say though, because these are blue switches, so they're quite loud. So I don't know if you can hear that. A bit closer for you guys. Now, again, the responses are great. It feels fantastic when you're gaming. However, if you're living with somebody, I don't know, my fiance, for example, cannot stand the noise. I would be sitting in our living room, and she would be in the bedroom watching TV, and she would hear me game all night. But that's just personal preferences. That's just something to keep in mind. If you are going to get this keyboard, it is quite loud when it comes to the keys. As I said, I like it, but if you're living with somebody, it might not be the best option. However, this keyboard, Hermes M1, does come with different switches. Obviously, it will be more expensive. There's brown switches, black and cherry red, which are quieter. But the price of the keyboard does go up a bit. The blue is your literally entry level. The last thing you get with it is this wrist, call it whatever. It fits in there, which is perfectly like a wrist rest. There we go. Couldn't remember the name. The only thing about this, as I said, it comes even with that for $40. Again, you can't complain. However, this is where the quality comes in. It's very plasticky, and that is one thing about this keyboard that I don't like personally. Just feels cheap. But again, the rest, I've bought keyboards that are way more expensive than these, like Razer keyboards and stuff, and they don't feel this sturdy. I mean, I love the metal on this. It is just stunning. Anyway, let's go across there and I will start it up so you guys can see the RGB effects and how the keyboard lights up. So guys, now we are at the PC, and as you can see, the colors are pretty bright. It's looks really good. It's a good looking keyboard. As you said, you have 7 different colors starting from green, blue, purple, pink, some orange color, and red. And it does look great. As you can see, colors are bright. However, there's not a lot of functions when it comes to changing these. So this is pretty much what it looks like. But again, for the price of this keyboard, what more can you expect? Couple of things. You have a pretty cool thing. If you press function and the Windows key here, it means you're gaming. So if by accident you press the Windows key, the game will not go into Windows, which is pretty nice little feature. There's function here in Gaming World 1 and 2. To be honest, I've tried these out. I honestly don't feel any difference. I think it's more of a gimmicky feature. There's also different profiles you can set up for gaming. So there's profile 1, 2, you can change up to 6 different profiles. Obviously, if you're customizing whatever you want, controls, whatever, you can save different profiles. At the top up here, you can see if you press the function button and F2, for example, F3, you can skip. There's a whole volume up, pause, play for multimedia control, which again, really, really awesome. Would not expect any of these features for a keyboard like this. You can even record macros by pressing F1 and F11 button over here, which is, again, really amazing. Overall, I think this keyboard is packed with features, cool lighting. So in conclusion, guys, the Gamdias Hermes M1 7-color mechanical gaming keyboard with blue switches is definitely worth the money. I mean, for $40 or 750 Rand if you live in South Africa. And if you do live in South Africa, I got mine through EveTech. Check them out. They have really amazing products and prices. It's hard not to say no to this keyboard. You know, it is a mechanical keyboard. It has RGB lights, even though there's not that many effects as I showed you. It's got quite a few features, even a wrist rest. It's really impressive. For $40, I think you can't really go wrong. And I would definitely recommend this keyboard. Hey guys, if you liked the video, please do us a favor, drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to our channel. There's plenty more coming. Thank you.